Hi, welcome to Breakthrough Church Daily Devotions. We are following the book of Exodus for our daily devotions. We are still in Exodus chapter 20, verse 14, commandment number 7, you shall not commit adultery. Now Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5, verse 28, I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart. Now our new technology has made it easier for people, especially men, to commit this kind of adultery. I am referring to the use of pornography. Pornography has become very accessible even to children nowadays. Survey shows that a large percentage of married men, even Christian men, dabbled into pornography. Pornography's power to undermine individual and social functioning is very deep and very powerful. Pornography deeply affects the mind, the emotions of the heart, as well as the body. It is now considered as a major threat to marriage, to family, to children, and even to individual happiness. Pornography affects the mind in such a way that it significantly distorts attitudes and perceptions about the nature of marital relationship. Men who habitually look at pornography have a higher tolerance for abnormal sexual behaviors, sexual aggression, and even promiscuity. Pornography affects people's emotional lives. Married men who are involved in pornography feel less satisfied with their marital relations and are less emotionally attached to their wives. The wives also have feelings of betrayal, mistrust, and even anger. Pornography use may lead to infidelity and even divorce. Heavy exposure to pornography leads men to judge their mates as sexually less attractive, resulting in less satisfaction in their affection, physical appearance, and even sexual behavior. Both spouses perceive pornography viewing as tantamount to marital infidelity. And that is why I call pornography as an adultery of the heart. Pornography is also very addictive. Recent neurological research has revealed that the effect of internet pornography on the human brain is just as potent, if not more so, than addictive chemical substances such as cocaine and heroin. Another aspect of pornography addiction that surpasses the addictive and harmful characteristics of chemical substance abuse is its permanence. While substances can be metabolized out of the body, pornographic images cannot be metabolized out of the brain because pornographic images are stored in the brain's memory. Now God, our Creator, already knows about this. He knows the interplay between the brain and the soul. That is why Jesus looks at the deeper source of adultery, and that is our heart. Like any addiction, pornography is very hard to eradicate. But the Holy Spirit has the greatest power. We are not mere victims of our eyes and our brains. We need the power of God to defeat the power of pornography over our lives. How can we defeat pornography? First, accept that you have a problem and that without Christ, you are powerless to defeat this temptation. Secondly, believe that God is able to help you conquer this addiction. Thirdly, confess your addiction to God or to a trusted friend or pastor or counselor. Having people to pray for you and make you accountable to is a great help in defeating this problem. Number 4, develop a new habit. Beating this sin requires renewal of the minds and our actions. Avoid all possible situations that gives you an opportunity to dabble in online pornography. Romans chapter 13 verse 14 states, make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires. James chapter 4 verse 7 says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. Move away from idleness and find something to do. Memorize scriptures to combat the lies of the enemies. And lastly, have a regular, enjoyable time with your wife and children. Make your spouse your partner in prayer and in seeking the Lord. So, accept that you have a problem. Believe that God is able to help you. Confess your addiction to God and to a trusted friend. Develop a new habit. Have an enjoyable time with your wife and your children. That's how we are going to defeat pornography.